Hello. It's occurred to me that I have not talked about my grandfather, which I said I would do. I got my name after him. I'm Old Man Steve, and he was also Steve, and he was in vaudeville. Now, some of you young people out there don't even know what that is, but Google it and you will find out. He had an act. He went by Barnyard Steve, and he did animal impersonations. He did voices. One time he worked for Walt Disney in Hollywood. He could have been there forever, but he got homesick and wanted to go back to Texas, where he was from. And my mother says that I act silly just like my grandfather. I guess that's where I get it. But you probably say, well, what is an animal act? He didn't have no animals, he just impersonated them. And you got to remember, back then, this was like in the 30s, 1930s. They didn't have TV, and probably the only form of entertainment they had was radio. And he traveled around and performed at schools and at functions, parties, and he was on the radio. And I recently discovered, just last year, that he actually made a recording in 1928. I have it, and it's my grandfather, Barnyard Steve, and he's doing his animal act. And on the flip side, it's a record. That was long before they had CDs, a long time before. He does a square dance called Arkansas Bill Green, which I cannot find any information on. If anybody out there knows about it, you just let me know. But I guess he wrote it. I don't know. There's no credit for the author, but anyway, it's 1928, and it's on my website if you want to hear it. I just can't believe that I accidentally found it and never knew about it. My dad or my mom or nobody ever told me that he did a recording. So I'm really impressed by that. But anyway, I'll tell you more about him as time goes on. But my granddaddy, Barnyard Steve, in his day, he was really something. If they'd had YouTube back in that time, he would have been on YouTube and probably been a big hit. But it wasn't then. YouTube hadn't been around that long. But anyway, that's just a little bit of history about my granddaddy. And I will see you soon. Bye.